Shops manipulating the unconscious. First, fast fashion. H&M, Zara, Shine, their core vibration. I'll make you pretty and trendy, cheaply. They churn out trends and flood the market cheaply. The essence. My self-esteem is filled by clothes. They don't need to last. The next trend is coming. As a result, consumers remain in a state of hunger, and their unconscious is being tamed. Environmental destruction is also severe. Humans, animals, and the earth are all consumed. I don't love you. It's simply that low vibration relationship of just using you. In terms of comparing it with Chanel. Fast fashion and Chanel's ego. To fill deficiency, maintain superiority. Unconscious message. Get pretty cheap now, you can't do without me. Relationship dynamics. Pathetic hunger, power-driven hierarchy, environmental destruction, exploitative labor, false scarcity, vibration disturbance. Interesting insight point. Both brands precisely target people's sense of deficiency. One is merely a cheap self-esteem booster, while the other is essentially a doping agent for expensive clothing. Temu's core vibration is, I'll allow you to shop even if you're poor. You deserve to live. This may sound comforting, yet it actually whispers to a deep unconscious sense of deficiency and inferiority. Temu's structural characteristics and core vibration. Unbelievable prices. Products in the 1001 range with free shipping. My time and life are worth this much. Inducing self-worth degradation. Second, mission shopping. New experiences like lotteries, discount games, and friend missions. Inducing dopamine addiction. Self-fragmenting immersion. Third, low-quality mass production with no sustainability. You don't need lasting items, inducing a lack of self-care. Fourth, exploitation-based supply chains linked to low-wage factories in China. Products made from the energy of suffering. Fifth, inducing an unconscious feeling of being a winner. I bought this for this price? In reality, you thought you won but lost. Temu's true strategy. Destroying inner value by making consumers feel their ego won. Shopping is not a self-reward but structured to function as a substitute for self-esteem. Temu from a spiritual perspective. It approaches like a temple, but in reality, it's a fake mother-like existence, whispering to the unloved inner child deep in the unconscious, it's okay, buy even this. I'll give you momentary joy. Instead, you will lose true desires. Temu's unconscious voice. Turning point. The more often someone uses Temu, the more likely they are to feel a sense of alienation in real life, be accustomed to external rewards over self-care, and have a stronger egocentric survival mode. This isn't criticism, but a precious clue to see where your vibration is caught. 3. Bayman and Kupang Eats. 1. Vibration analysis. Outer vibration. Witty and pleasant feeling. Inner vibration. Energy of light mockery and cynicism. Instead of warm human trust, there's system-centric thinking. It must run this way. Induces efficiency addiction. No direct effort needed. Weakens survival. Justifies avoiding annoyance. That's the business structure. The real players are the app, brokerage system, and brokerage fee structure, not the delivery person or restaurant. From a vibrational view, this superior setting means, I've set the stage, now run yourselves to death here. The fatigue of delivery staff and survival of eateries are instrumentalized by system optimization. 3. Design branding. The font, text, and color are cute and witty, but they often give off an unsettling, cold feeling. The branding uses humor to mask discomfort, but this humor represents disguised ease rooted in efficiency, not affection. 4. The essence of vibration. The higher ego code, I am smart, and I am superior. The lower ego code, you can't do without me. The world doesn't need fairness, I control it. Comprehensive vibration analysis. Consciousness resonance, low to medium low. Key unconscious patterns, efficiency, superiority, control, instrumentalizing survival. Recovery is possible. Conversion is possible if there's a will to design a true symbiotic ecosystem. It's not about not using Beimin and Coupang Eats, but rather, it would be great to use them like a mirror to reflect on what kind of vibration I'm resonating with as I live. 4. Coupang. Outer vibe, overall brand energy, fast, efficient. Excellent customer-centric service. Keywords: comfort, anticipation, immediacy, sophisticated gray tones. It feels like a devoted lover, saving customer time. Inner vibration, corporate unconscious energy. However, it is a speed machine built on extreme control and a fatigue-based structure. This company seems like a god of customer experience, but it's built on the sacrifice of logistics, warehouse, and delivery staff. Concluding insight: Coupang is a company where the ambition to truly change the world coexists with the fear of wanting to achieve too quickly. It's the point where an innovator's ideal clashes with pathological impatience. So, while it may seem high now, if impatience doesn't disappear, the vibration will inevitably plummet. Sustainability comes from balance, not speed. Musinsa, outer vibration, brand image, trendy, sophisticated, youthful sensibility, street resonance keywords. I have a sense of style these days. What's the vibe when I just wear a hoodie? A self-expression platform, especially for teens to 30s, a self-branding playground. It's inner vibration and unconscious energy. Yet, there's strong conformity and fashion elitism. A message saying, no style, no survival. It subtly conveys an unconscious exclusion. I'm in, you're not. A quick insight. Fashion is claimed to be free, yet on Musinsa, that very freedom must be purchased. Musinsa reinforces the paradox. To express myself, I have to be like you. Outwardly free, inwardly imprisoned. And importantly, the inner vibration of people who resonate with this brand is similar. I have to be special. If you're ordinary, you're dead. I'm so scared of looking like I have no sense of style. I am nothing as I am. 6. Xiaomi. Beyond being the king of cost-effectiveness, it's actually a complex brand that could be the cornerstone of a future ego ecosystem. Outer vibration, a brand for sophisticated and smart consumers. Samsung, Apple, that's for rich people. This is enough for me. So many features, this price real? Resonance. Practical, smart, consumer-led, anti-elite. Xiaomi gives those with low self-esteem, pursuing smart consumption, the illusion of being a discerning, cost-effective consumer. Inner vibration. Obsessive convenience and control, a core vibration. Want to manage life's hassles with devices. Don't like expensive things. But I deserve to enjoy everything. One-line insight. Xiaomi is building the ego's smart home. It's an ecosystem of desire that lives your life for you, beyond just being a tool to help. 7. Market Curly. The illusion of premium and collapsing self-esteem. Outer vibration. You deserve better. Market Curly was a brand that soothed the weary self-esteem of urban dwellers with the sweet whisper, you deserve to enjoy better things. Curly's recent slump. Unconscious illusion collapse. Curly's stagnation isn't just a business failure, it's the collapse of disguised premium desire and a trend where urban dwellers began to awaken to illusory consumption after the pandemic. Spiritual message. Curly sold the illusion of being special to fatigued city dwellers. Ultimately, it exposed the limits of a life sustained by good consumption without addressing the root cause of their weariness. Curly's unconscious vibration reflects self-comfort. I deserve this much, affection, and fatigue compensation. But true self-esteem is not about being able to afford this much, but about a life free of unnecessary things. 8. What about the vibration of disposables? Disposables are the worst dilemma. Users feel guilty, unable to refuse or choose them. Why is this the worst combination? First, no choice, inducing guilt. Even if you dislike plastic, stores only have plastic bags. Even if you don't want takeout, the cup deposit system is flawed. Even with my own cup, I was rejected. Oh, we can't do that. I feel like a consumption sinner. It's the ego's dual reaction. I shouldn't use it given the environment. But what am I to do? Am I bad for living like this? Suppressed self-reproach. Everyone uses it, so what? Ego activated. This polarizes the unconscious, causing inner division, vibration degradation, deepening structural helplessness. Plastic use is beyond individual control. Powerless against industry, even with calls for reform. People become reluctant to even discuss the environment. So, what kind of change is needed? People like Doba, who feel guilty but can still act, can shift the vibration in the following way. I will experiment with small but sustainable alternatives that I can implement. Speaking about the impact of plastic is an act of courage in itself. Nobody is perfect, yet someone must convey unpleasant truths beautifully. This flow is the true consciousness micro-vibration. It's not about having to change everything to make that possible. It just takes the courage to express honest discomfort. Chanel. How much is your self-esteem worth? Chanel is dead. It's no longer an aspiration. There was a time when Chanel was every woman's dream. Someday, a Chanel bag, a Chanel suit, a classic flap for the wedding. It's not just a bag, it's the trophy of my life. In that era, we bought a dream, not just a brand. However, that dream is now preserved. Chanel has been reduced to a ceremonial item, a mere relic of aspiration. The current reality for Chanel stores includes annual price hikes, with costs nearing those of a Birkin bag. Quality issues, poor leather, faulty stitching, peeling hardware. Poor customer service, doors slammed, entry restricted. Even with money, you can't buy it, attitude. Luxury is gone from this store, an unconsciously manipulated structure. I didn't buy Chanel, Chanel chose me. A chosen self-image. Luxury goods protect me. An anxious self-defense mechanism. That person also carries Chanel. A comparison addiction swayed by others' vibrations. This is classic, so its value will be maintained. Self-deception. Chanel has become an object that carries your anxiety as you walk. You are not holding a Chanel bag. Instead, Chanel is holding you and shaking you. This is why it has now become an item for everyone. Chanel is now a wedding gift, a status symbol for 20-somethings from parents, and an SNS luxury show-off item. Oversupplied romance is not true romance. This is no longer the realization of luxury, but an embalmed object for unconscious self-validation. Brand vibration collapse. Chanel toots luxury, but product/experience quality declines. Staff see customers only as costly filters. Consumers buy access, not respect. Now that the line between fake and real is blurred, Chanel has become a symbol of unconscious luxury consumption. That position has now passed to Hermès. Chanel isn't about luxury anymore. Chanel now stands upon your self-esteem, and you are not truly carrying Chanel. Chanel is carrying your anxieties as you walk. Inspiration is energy. Chanel no longer holds that energy. So, are you buying Chanel now? What you bought is not a bag, but the remains of others' dreams.